several pence, easy.
Ooh.
The collectible issue of value of that when me and the boy Fantastic were about international megastars, you know.
Not sure why I got missed out of this, but okay.
Because you're not in the picture and you haven't signed it.
Oh, he's only got one flesh column. Okay.
You can be an international megastar if you like.
That sounds like fun. Oh, he's got lots of mighty blows. This could be hard. Okay.
Night, Wendy.
Good night, Monty. Happy boinging. Do bounce into bed. The Milk Tray Man is already an international megastar. Well, I haven't been the Milk Tray Man for a little while now, actually.
A few days. Well, the key part of that is the hat, isn't it? You haven't worn that.
Well, this is true. This is very true. Are these English only, or do you get these all throughout the world? Because I'm not sure. Not sure what to make of these. I'm just going to show them up to the camera. Let me just. What do people think of these? Because I really like I like the normal ones, but I'm not sure about these. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It would help if I held it upside down. There we go. It was upside down before. Now it's the right way around.
That looks like something out of a box of sensations or celebrations or something like that, is it?
Yes.
What variant? No, I don't know. What was it?
It's a cream egg, but like I love normal cream egg. I'm not sure about those cream eggs.
That's like when you got the lass explaining to a dietitian why she's not losing any weight. So he says to her, "What did he have for breakfast?" 3 eggs, and he says, "Well, what, scrambled, poached?" And she said, "No, Capri's cream."
Capri's
See,
wow.
So what that is a miniature version? Is it egg shaped, or is it just the same ingredients but hammered into bar form?
Well, there you go. That's what it looks like. It looks like a little barrel, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well, you see, now that's not shaped like an egg, so that loses a lot of the mystery of Cadbury's cream egg, doesn't it? That's a bit weird.
I'm not sure about that.
And didn't Cadbury's cream eggs? This is like the old thing about Mars bars and wagon wheels and that. Didn't it used to have thicker chocolate? Because I had a Cadbury's cream egg a couple of years ago, maybe not that long ago, and it was largely terrible. You know, it was like, I just will never bother with this again. Childhood memory completely incorrect. Just, this is awful. But I'm sure that it used to be better. That it was really, really thick chocolate. There was actually, you know, a bit of effort required to get in. You know.
Yeah.
And then you'd hold sort of sag egg, often scooping out the fondant doofus in the middle with your little finger, and then, you know, there you go. But this was yeah, Flux Streamers now. The Cadbury's have just gone down, haven't they? But then loads of the chocolate manufacturers have just gone crap, and I think it's cost. That Mars bars are definitely A, smaller, and B, the chocolate is way thinner because they're cheaper. Oh, bit racy from McNaughton there. Hey, ooh, hey.
Strange that, because I think that's how the girls like it too, isn't it?
No. Au contraire, Andy. In my experience, a hell of a lot of them are wandering around looking to ensnare innocent men to try and make them not unfertilised. There's your problem. I want a baby. God. FaZe, good afternoon to you. How are you doing? I haven't said hello to everybody. Oh, there's quite a lot of people in now. Will you accept a collective good afternoon, everyone? It'll get a bit tedious if I start going through one by one. Oh, I tell you what, corporate has taken over streaming, hasn't it? This used to be a personal service where folks felt valued and appreciated. Now it's just herd them in, take the tickets, sit them down, shut them up, Very poor. Right, who are you playing against? Do we know you're playing against Knock-Up? Doesn't ring a bell. FaZe fees valued, everybody else has got the raw deal. Well, you win some, you lose some. We've got FaZe locked in. I'm not Norrie, but I did this. I think it was yesterday that we actually said hello to absolutely everybody in the stream, and halfway through I thought, God, this is dragging a bit. This, isn't it? It was a little section of the show that I didn't think really worked. Andy, I don't know about you. What did you think? Did you think that section of the show really, really worked? Yeah, thanks, Ped. Energy efficiency. Villainy. If you can't feel special after the amount of effort we've put in to enunciating the nuances of how you'd like your name to be pronounced in a foreign tongue, I don't know what I can do, because I think we've covered that.
Yeah, frankly, we can't do any more.
I'm now fluent in that one word, I believe. In fact, I'm considering joining the lecture circuit, teaching it to others, Filane. Do you leave Killjoy's block till last just to really build up the sense of anticipation, that the excitement, get the crowd revved up? Is it that, or do you deem it not a safe move?
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. It's up to you which one you think it might be.
I've got a viable working theory. Let's go with that. Mayo, good afternoon. And Errant Say, take over, drive turkey. Hey, dude, how you doing, man? Monty said to give you hell. He's gone now, though, so he's gone to bed.
The bear just went stupid. Who'd have thought it looked?
He's not stupid. He's surveying the pitch. He's planning his next move. This is exactly how you opened your last game. You took the ball up the left flank. Killjoy took a moment to survey the last game, and then what happened?
Yeah, no, but
4 casualties.
Hang on.
And probably a touchdown as well, I imagine.
But this is why Wild Animal is better than Really Stupid. Because Wild Animal, at least it'd still be on the field. I'm actually playing. I've just had a load of blocks. I've done nothing, and now I'm a player down. It's actually worse.
What happened last time is that the Dark Elves scampered past the now paucity of tackle zones and blitzed the ball. Killjoy says, first blocks are hard. Mayu's getting a hell of a lot of love. Let's make more of a fuss of Mayu. Mayu, hello, mate. How are you doing? Brilliant to have you. It's clearly a top networker. I think you always knew that about Mayu, though.
Well, indeed. Wild Animal is shit. No, it's not.
Oh, Delaney is standing in for Wolfbark and just arbitrarily disagreeing with anything that you might say. Cheers, Villy. Thanks. I'm sure he'll be along in a bit.
Oh, yeah.
See, Mayu's got the right idea. He's just spreading love and harmony wherever he goes. Isn't that lovely? Wouldn't it be charming to have Mayu round as a guest?
Oh,
he'd
right.
Probably say these biscuits are delightful, and what charming curtains you have. Pidpad, you're not helping. You're a paid consultant, Pidpad. Get with the program. In this instance, if Killjoy suffered from Wild Animal rather than just pondering the field, let's call it, he would have maintained his tackle zone. There we go. Whoa! Breaking news. What? So you're not standing in, Villy? Okay, sorry. You can understand the confusing the confusing conclusion I drew there. Oh dear, Mayo's just killed all of Monty's team. Well, that won't go down well. It's very popular, is Monty? Yeah, don't worry, Mayo. We'll still continue to build you up. Bit of PR never hurt anybody, right? Lava Jackal says Monty's team brought it on themselves. Well, they are, I'm guessing, halflings or goblins or something equally lemming-like, knowing Monty. Something that can be hurled. Oh, our opponent is, in fact, a former viewer of the show. Don't recognise the name though. Maybe he's got a different name. That, or maybe he just doesn't say very much, because that also happens. Lots of folks just sort of tune in and sit politely, and don't make a fuss.
This is very true.
Oh, right. Apparently, Monty managed to prove the theory that you can throw halflings off the pitch. Okay.
Say what? Sorry.
You can actually throw halflings off the pitch. When you throw a teammate with a fling.
Oh, right.
You can throw them off the pitch. We were talking about this the other day, and everybody speculated that you could. Just quite a few of us, me included, couldn't remember having ever seen it happen. Right, so what we got on Knockup's team? He's got Strength Werewolf, promising, bit of a project. White with Mighty Blow, yep, fine. Block on a zombie, block on another zombie, wrestle on a zombie. Oh, that one's got leap. Oh no, he's one of yours. Mighty Blow tackle. Oh, Mighty Blow Wolf, right, we've spotted target number 1. Oh, dear. Wolf in the backfield there. Have you seen that?
Afraid so.
Yeah, Hollow Fern's Rugtail. He's got to go, hasn't he?
Yep.
Helgen points out that one of the people that show up and don't talk so much is Andy. Vilnick says, have you ever seen a trolley a goblin? Yes, but it might have been in Blood Bowl 1, actually. Not recently. But yes, absolutely. Oh, Monty's come back. Sleepless night, Monty. You okay, mate? Yeah, that's true, Pid. Pid has had his superstar goblins consumed by trolls. Yeah. I think the chances, though, Villy, of a troll eating a goblin are quite remote. It's I can't remember the percentage, but it's small, and you don't see trolls throwing goblins frequently. It's relatively rare. So when you think about it, it's entirely possible that you haven't seen it in Blood Bowl 2, even if you watch quite a lot of games. Mayo says it's not remote. Ask Monty. Well, what have you got to roll to get Always Hungry kick in and then have the goblin not escape?
1 and 1. It's 1 in 36.
So it's a 3% chance. So if you see, you could see 30 goblin tosses without it happening and still be bang on the average curve, couldn't you? I haven't seen 30 trolls attempt to throw goblins. Killjoy's building up to sorting out that golem, who does have an armor bust, which is, that's bad news for a golem, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing Knockup's team's been in the wars recently. That that and the fact that also there's only one golem
Yeah,
is a clue.
yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, Aaron, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you there, absolutely. But as goblins aren't something that are frequently seen, you get where I'm going with this. You know, watching goblins play, unless you're specifically watching Monty, who specialises. You know. Monty, are you still issuing the goblins those special trousers made out of bacon? Because that's one of the factors. I think that's possibly worth looking into. I'm not suggesting you'd enjoy looking at the goblins' trousers, but the whole making them out of bacon thing, that
Okay.
could be a cause.
Oh dearie me.
Just to ask the viewers, this new schedule thing that Andy's got. If you scroll down like an inch or two, you'll see it. Do you look at that, folks? So if it's inaccurate, how much does that ruin your day? Or you're not bothered, that you just tune in when you're ready, and if there's something on, great, and if there isn't, never mind. So, should we put effort into making that on time, or does it not really matter?
No.
That's no, I don't look at it.
Okay.
Would anybody look on such a thing? Well, Aaron, it's only new. It only arrived yesterday, so that's not surprising.
Oh look, a 2 dice uphill.
Helgen says yes, make an effort. No, Grindle says it's worse than nothing if it's inaccurate. Oh, 2 dice uphill.
I shall stay put.
Pidpad just notices when we move in Discord. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Gwydion says sometimes he looks at the time and think, "Oh, we'll start around that set time." Yeah, okay. Well, Villy, that was pretty much my feelings. Either do it right or don't bother. But misinformation is far worse than no information. Killjoy just sits in front of the computer, rocking back and forth until we come on eventually. Fair enough, but that's dedication. Thanks, Killjoy.
Get out.
Ah, right. And of course, yeah, as Milton points out, lots of people are watching this on toasters or vacuum cleaners and stuff like that, so you can't actually see other tabs. You can't scroll and stuff. You just get the picture. Got it right. So, mixed feelings, really. Mayo says he's actually in the freezer watching this now. It's a bit cold, but very fresh.
Why would you go in the freezer?
Because that's where you can watch the show. It's Consumer Durables being able to receive telly and that, you know. See, when I was a kid, there was the sofa, and that was broadly in front of the telly. And to watch stuff on the telly, you had to sit on the sofa and then watch the telly. It was simple as that. There was no confusion. Very straightforward. Or you could go at the pictures, couldn't you? Now, what they used to do is publish what time the films would start. People would find it very useful to look that up to ensure that they arrived at the right time. I don't know if you've remember that, Andy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Killjoy's supporting the team. Eventually, he's going to get that goal, and if he keeps hitting it, isn't he?
Well, maybe.
Well, what worked really well last time is what we need to do is if we can get Killjoy to throw himself to the floor and roll around looking vulnerable, so all the undead lads come and try and stand on him and get sent off systematically. That was brilliant last time. Aaron Saint says, to be fair, often when I watch, it's because Andy shows up on my followed channels, and often watch should be put in quotes as I have it on in the background while doing other things just to pad Andy's numbers. Oh, cheers, Aaron.
Do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to know.
Wonder what we've got to do to get Aaron to actually follow this channel. Just wondering. Hit the follow button. Doesn't cost anything. God damn it! How long have we known each other?
No, I was wondering if we could ever get. Oh, this is brave. If we could ever get to like 300 concurrent viewers, that's my target. Viewers, not subs, not follows, just viewers.
We have, haven't we?
Only once, and that was by accident.
We've done that, but it is when somebody with a big audience, I'm thinking particularly, I think it was Kano did it, rocks up and then adds a significant number of people when we've already got a significant number of people, and together, yeah, you're right.
And by our powers combined, we are
300.
Yeah, wrong film, wasn't it? Oh well, yeah. I'll keep trying. One day.
Yeah.
I've seen 297. Yeah, we've nearly had 300. But I wonder if, because what I see from the viewer figures is that people come and watch it for like. There's a lot of people who watch it for all show, and then there's another chunk of people who watch it for sort of 20 minutes, half an hour at a time. What I'd like to try and do is get all those people who watch it for 20 minutes and half an hour at a time to just show up at once, en masse, just to see if we could get to 300. How would we go about doing that?
Locked room, pay them.
Would probably require a more welcoming streamer. Well, fuck it.
Not just play Blood Bowl. Do something that more people want to watch. I don't know.
Honestly, I nearly said, "Well, fuck you too," and that's probably the exact opposite of what I need to say, isn't it?
Become really good friends with one of those weird Dota streaming people, you know, or one of them. Skirmut says playing champs finals. Well, we got the semi-finals, mate. It didn't help. But thanks anyway for the tip. Cheers, buddy. Oh, hello, Hotspur. Just give away at a specific time. Yeah, we actually did that before. That did get a reasonably big audience. The annoying thing is that it attracted quite a lot of folks who'd actually got no interest in generally watching the show at all. They just, in a mercenary type fashion, rocked up, and indeed 2/3 of the 3 prizes we give away we'd never seen before and have never seen since. So it was actually really quite annoying that what we'd hoped didn't really work. You know, the whole kind of like, wow, thanks for coming to watch the show, folks. Here's a little something back. Completely missed.
Yeah.
Aratark says, try having one of those nice young ladies who can't afford many clothes as a co-host. Aratark, no, we can't. We've gone family friendly. We've had feedback and we've acted on it. So, no, can't do that, mate. It's a good plan. And a couple of months ago, we'd have been, you know, up there like a rat out of a drain pipe. But no, we're appealing to a wide demographic. Did you know that almost half the potential viewers are, in fact, women? So, we're looking forward to one day getting one of those on the show. That'll be nice. Not holding my breath.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is well out of position now.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Pit Paras, what's happened to Ron and Linda? Surely Ron and Linda didn't get purged in the family-friendly thing. Were they weren't. Were they? Oh. Because that was just funny. That wasn't, you know, too spicy, I didn't think. Can we bring them back?
Have a look, actually. actually. Let me open Streamlabs, have a quick look.
McNaughton suggests pop your Teletubby outfit on, Andy. Get the younger viewers in. Yeah, the problem is, McNaughton, once you really get the really younger viewers in, they're just disruptive. I mean, you know, you've got Shawnee catering to the youth audience anyway, you know, because they'll go and watch him, you know, with his finger on the button of what the kids are doing. Kids will dig that. I don't think I'd appeal to a young audience, quite honestly, mate. What I had in my head was, let's go for the Radio 4 crowd, you know, the slightly more erudite, like you guys, you know, that appreciate a finely crafted anecdote. Helgen, be fair, we saw one once. And there is, I'm sure we've had in Coca-Cola, we've had at least one lady play. You know,
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, Cork here used to play, didn't she? I'm not sure if she's still in. Jester Jensen, good afternoon. You all right, Sam? Tell you what, Skurametso and Funkadelic Jive Turkey, have you two met each other, by the way? Because you've got three things in common. You both know and talk to me, one. Two, you're both American, but it's not obvious, you know. And three, you're both very, I don't want to use the word erudite again. You have fine minds. I think you would get on with each other. Should you ever meet at a cocktail party or wine tasting or book review, you know?
When did this turn into Match.com? Like when? Well, what point did this happen?
I'm not trying to set them up on a date. I'm just saying they'll probably get on as they've got a lot in common. That's perfectly normal. God, blimey. Well, introduce. I'm not suggesting, hey, let's go get a coffee and see what happens. That's not it at all, Andy. Your mind is in the gutter. It really is.
Thanks very much.
Honestly, sex with you. It's no wonder we haven't got a wider audience. Frighten them all off. But anyway, I'll leave that with you. I'm not going to force it. But Skuro and Funkadelic Jive Turkey, aka Aaron Saint, you have a lot in common, gentlemen. Skuro said that it is weird that he and Aaron haven't met, because both being in America, you'd think they'd have bumped into each other eventually, as he does spend a lot of time at wine tasting and book signing events. Norrie says, find him another girlfriend. Norrie, you're Italian, for God's sake. Don't you just sort of pop on the Versace suit, run a comb through your lustrous black hair, hop into the Ferrari, pull up to the Riviera, and they just sort of flock round, and then you pick one. Isn't that what happens? I mean, you're way ahead of the game just by dint of being Italian, mate. Possibly the most stylish nationality on the planet. I think some of the French lads might object to that, but certainly top three. Let's go with that. Grindle confirms that all Americans know each other. Well, there's East Coast and West Coast, Grindle, so no, be realistic. So some of them might not have met, but yeah, generally. It's not casual racism, Villanich. And anyway, Americans are actually the same race as British people, you know, sort of Caucasian. Do you mean nationalist? But even then, I'm being complimentary. I don't think it's that a group of people might know each other isn't attributing a trait to them based on their nationality or race, is it? That's just making a statement that you think might not agree with. Norrie, okay. Well, what you need to do then is continue to do exactly the same thing, but just do it somewhere else. Yes, of course, that would be the standout, because I suppose the competition is all also Italian. Yeah, fair enough, yeah. Killjoy, I've got expectations about what the Daily Hot Chick's going to be. Can I just say to the audience that this is not endorsed by the management, and any viewers that are offended by the Daily Hot Chick is nothing to do with us. Thank you for the announcement. Average Rice says, all these people talking about Americans knowing each other when some of our states are bigger than most of your countries. Might have been kidding, though, you see. You didn't think of that, did you? I might have been being ironic that, a country of nearly 300 million people might not all know each other. I was joking. I was kidding. You knew that, right? Flashmoon says, hey, both of you, did you have an explanation for having the chat and notification that big? I look on YouTube and sometimes you can't see what's happening because of the two things. Number 2, try. Flashmoons, that has been mentioned before. I don't know why. This is Andy's area.
It's massive because
could you make it smaller quite easily?
Yeah, probably.
Dinnerboto, hello. Melagol says, lads, Villanich says, boys, this is turning into a different type of show. What's happening? Killjoy declares got one, did we?
We knocked it out.
Kind of. Yeah, well.
Right, do I diving tackle to there? 1D.
Yeah, Scarametto, we're in up for a, where you put the comma, arguably Nottingham, United States, comparable size. Geeks Warming Going says, come on, Zunk, American don't understand irony. I don't think that's necessarily fair, Geeks. I mean, Alanis Morissette did endless harm misleading them, absolutely. But, no, I think a lot of them do.
Oh, that's funny because isn't it ironic?
Well, yes, that's the whole point, you see. That works on multiple levels. Do you see? And the whole point is that all the examples that dear old Alanis gives, and isn't she Canadian? Am I misremembering that?
She's from Canada? Excellent.
Where is Alanis Morissette from? Anyway, a popular song both sides of the Atlantic, let's say, lists a load of things that she claims to be ironic, but they actually aren't. So,
really clever play is actually available here. Really clever play.
Right, back to the pitch side.
Yeah,
Stop the chitter chatter. Never mind that. There's something developing right in front of us in the stadium. Andy, over to you.
Okay, so see the white here. The white could actually block our ball carrier here. But what you need to do is fill in these 2 squares here. So that zombie should be there. That zombie could have walked there. Then you blitz here. You push into your white, who will then fall into one of these squares. But because they're all full, you get to choose. So you then push here. And then you end up chain pushing the white next to the ball carrier for 2 dice with tackle on the ball. So, yeah, it was there. I left it. I missed it. It's not like me to normally miss these things, but I did. I don't know, it's not Canada. I'm being difficult.
Well, no, Scarametto, you see, there you go. That whether she's Canadian or not, was her song popular within the United States of America? Was it? Have you heard of it? Do you know the song to which I refer?
Mm-hmm.
You do, don't you? So there you go. As a younger man, you may have potentially been misled, irrespective of where Alanis is actually from. Wasn't explaining it. I was interacting with you, Scarametto. I was making you feel valued and listened to, member of the viewership.
Which is important.
God, it's a tough crowd today, isn't it?
They're very combative today.
I know.
Combative.
And Matto stopped coming. He'd be good at he'd lapse at this sort of stuff. Destronov remembers when Call of Cthulhu blocked with his whites and then would exclaim "white power." No, that's a bit of a minefield there, Destro, and I'm surprised that Adam went there. But he's not afraid to tackle the dangerous subjects. But no, I think best not. That probably falls into that category.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, FanFox has got a theory. Over Christmas, folks are trapped in enclosed spaces with their families, and so people can get a bit antsy. Yeah, fair play. Skurametso recalls that he's pretty sure he spent most of the 90s having someone explain the definition of irony every time that song came on, to be fair. Well, nobody made you watch Fraser, Skurametso, but yes, I get that. That probably happened. Oh, Vilnich, if you're going to be clever with tripping stuff, anything that you say can be made into something, can't it? Really? That's true of anything, anywhere, that anybody has said ever.
And that is why you don't have a fucking bear.
No, we do. Say, look.
Yeah, but... Okay, sorry, what I meant was, that's why you shouldn't have a fucking bear.
Oh, you've hurt his feelings now. See, Aaron and Skurametsu are hitting it right off. You can't shut them up. Look at it. Chatting away. Right again as usual. Lotto Bob comments, is that why you don't blitz with a bear?
That's why you're not supposed to, yes.
Melagold is trying to induce you to visit Canada because he thinks you'd really like it. Well, Canada's supposed to be a charming place. I know several people, childhood friends who actually moved to Canada. It's separately, it wasn't like a group that all went together. This is, yeah, like Canada.
Oh, well done, Zero Wolf. Ah, well. So that was, we had 3 dice into 3 dice into 3 dice, surf the white there. Unfortunately, Lady Killjoy for the second time in 6 turns decided to roll a 1. Because we could have pushed it into this square here and then just chain pushed it off. And that would have been totally acceptable. But, oh well.
That'll be fine. Vilnich says he still needs to visit the west coast of the UK. Why? The west coast of the UK, you've got Devon and Cornwall that are quite nice. The locals are a little bit different, but you know, you got cream cheese and all that, and the weather's quite good, relatively speaking. But then the rest of what do you got? The rest of the west of the UK. Well, Wales takes up a big chunk of it. If you were talking England, yeah, Bristol's all right. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool's sort of interesting. It's different. Are you trying to sell your opponent on Watch YouTube?
Oh no, me no.
God, you did, didn't you?
No, I've just been talking to him. Hello, right. Joe.
Joe, hello, mate. Aratak, that's a controversial and yet universally held view. Yeah, absolutely. There was a burglar alarm company.
Burglar alarms?
Burglar alarm company. A security company for homes. Okay. that had launched a TV advert recently. I don't think it was particularly widely seen, but anyway, it featured a chap who was dressed in chinos with a home counties accent, discovering that there was a chap with a very clearly Scouse accent, and the message was clear that this bloke in the hoodie with a Scouse accent was going to rob the place, but because he'd got the services of, ABC security, everything would be fine. So of course this went down like a lead balloon with the good folks of Liverpool, implying that their accent just subliminally sent out the message of "we're gonna niche," Whereas the home counties, where everybody was nice and lovely and wouldn't dream of such things and needed protecting from dirty Scousers, not popular.
No, and and while you should never support these things, you can understand, can't you?
What do you mean by that? Don't think you say that. No. Especially as you live in Nottingham, crime rate round you.
I do not know what you mean.
Hoanshi, hello. Thank you very much for the host, mate. Who is your viewer, Hoanshi, that you always rock up with a viewer?
I think it's
Is
him.
it the missus?
No, it's
Yeah, well,
him.
I'm hosting you, but it showed me turning up with 0 viewers.
Ah, well, you know why, don't you?
No, that's why I ask.
Okay, right.
I'm getting the impression you're not about to tell me.
No, I wasn't. I'm just concentrating.
Yeah. Oh well. I can't screw them because I don't think you can see the chat in the hosted stream. I'm not sure. No, I'll just come straight to this. My 16 followers I know will be devastated, but at least all the stuff on my page is accurate, so Yeah, Skirmat, so he shouldn't he? Wouldn't it be marvellous?
What's that?
Skuro's suggesting that you set up a schedule widget on your page so that people know when you're about to start streaming.
That's a good idea.
The sun has been seen in Liverpool from time to time. It's not never, it's just not very often.
Oh god, I've left a 2 dice uphill on the ball. Why would I do this?
Well, you might as well just tie a ribbon round it and hand it to him, Andrew. What a gift.
Yeah, oh dearie me. Thieving bastards are the worst kind of bastards. Well, yeah.
Cornflakes and Milk arrives and expresses a controversial opinion. He's enjoying playing in Chorfs. Cornflakes and Milk, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Muir's getting all excited. Is he going to score? A very good chance of that. You are a favoured individual, Muir, what with being a blitzer.
Yes. You need lots of star player points, so I need to stop scoring too easily with the catches and start scoring with the 2 blitzers. So Zero Wolf and yourself are A and B. In fact, linemen take more priority now over anything else. So the catches are not allowed to score any more star player points.
Killjoy's open.
Is he? Oh right. Oh, that's a shame because we just shot him.
No, not really. He's on the halfway line. Stop him in the bag. God damn it.
I renamed the stream, by the way.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it? Well, also, that's not very meaningful to folks who don't regularly watch the show. They're going to think, "What the hell's that?"
And
You know,
come and look.
is it an adverse reaction to the new Paddington movie? Murloc Joe fired his Movement 10 catcher today. What? Just for decency? That it was just unfair and wrong?
A movement 10. Well, he must have been talking about high elves or wood elves or something. Oh, Pedro Jack's dead.
Oh, Jack, you with us this morning? This afternoon?
It turns out he's
Bad
fine.
news. Oh no, he's all right. It was just a sniffle after all.
Yeah. It was dead apo fine. I mean, well, you know, he's fine because he doesn't have a
you can imagine the conversation goes to Florence. She says, "What seems to be the problem?" He's dead, Doc. Well, look. Tell you what. Take 2 of these before meals, and if you know better next week, come back and see me. Seemed to work. Steak Mittens, hello mate, how you doing? Ooh, early doors for you.
You've just missed your counterpart, Fluffy Mittens. I had to wear gloves this morning. So cold. Did it snow near you, by the way? Because it's. I couldn't work out what happened this morning. It felt like it snowed, but then it didn't snow.
No, there's no snow. Not this morning. There's a bit of frozen snow yesterday, left over from day before.
Frozen here. Terrible.
Cheers, Huanshi.
Ice is brave. I'm not sure about fouling there.
He's got a bribe.
No.
If Knockup's seeking advice, would I have done that? What's the target? It is a blitzer, but without a bribe, I'd reserve fouling for if you've got a bagload of assists anyway. But just a +1 assist foul.
3+ leap to score. I think that's the play here because blitz doesn't help me. 3+ leap to score. 3+ leap to score. All right. Well, if it's 3+ leap to score. Yeah, 3+ leap to score. Okay.
Geeks, fill your boots, oh boy. You are an affiliated partner of the channel.
Fucking
so, yeah,
hell.
you do what you like, buddy. Well, I mean, you said to Killjoy, deal with the golem, and he's kept him totally busy the entire game, so he's doing what you said. Oh dear.
That's poor.
Oh, Peter Boy, don't think we spoke before. If you're new, welcome to the show. Nice to have you aboard.
Indeed, it does make the KO rolls quite interesting.
Yeah. Well, that was disappointing, wasn't it?
Oh my word, the 2 wolves are out.
So, you could have argued that you deliberately didn't score to facilitate having both the Wolves miss the second half. Genius.
You could argue that. I mean, it'd be a bit of a stretch, but you could argue that, yeah.
Oh, by the way, folks, if you like tabletop gaming, like Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar and a bit of Blood Bowl and all that sort of stuff, anything involving little figures and things, do check out Geeks Wargaming's YouTube channel. He's got a Facebook link there, but there's a link to the YouTubes below. A rich resource of all that style of thing. We've also got a couple of videos with Andy that he made with Geeks, running through Blood Bowl offensive and defensive tactics, which are quite informative. Not enough me in them for my tastes, but you can't have everything, can you?
Now here's a question for the stream. Given the choice now between not having scored but the 2 Wolves staying out, or having scored and the 2 Wolves being back, what would everyone take?
Score. I mean, it's good news for the Bear, isn't it?
Well, indeed. I have got a preference. I just thought, yeah, let's make it slightly interesting. Do I have a tackler? No, because all the interesting players die, Joe.
I haven't got these skills, never mind tacklers. And unfortunately, a lot of the star player points, like the MVPs, haven't fallen to the catchers and blitzers that you would normally be protective of. They've been smattered around various linemen who have been steadily murdered. This team certainly has less star player points on it than you would expect from a team this old. I don't know what's going on. They don't seem to just die every 5 minutes, but where do all the points go? Where do they go? Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other risk, of course, that once the Ghouls have got the ball, it's tricksy to get it off them. But we've got wrestle dotted around, haven't we?
No, because one died last game. I have a wrestle.
Right, he did, didn't he? Yeah, I forgot that. We had a wrestle fend lineman.
No, just wrestle on 15 points. He's been on 15 points for 3 games. Then he died. Oh well.
He's on to the side of pitch, Andy. You see him?
Oh, I do.
Just been plugging what Geeks does, and I think they're all talking about something I don't understand as a consequence. What is AOS?
Age of Sigma.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, right, fine.
Not to be confused with AoE, which is completely different.
Killjoy says died because of him. Hey, Killjoy, look, we've got to feed the bear something, right? So, you know. Tozier's Old points out Surf is available.
It is.
It is, yeah. Ooh, one dice as well, without... Ooh. Well, I'm starting to feel that there's every possibility that might happen. Oh, J-Dub, that's a very strong word. I think it made it a little harder there by popping the ghoul in front, so you've got to do a little bit to get round the back and remove the assist of the second ghoul. Helgen, bon appetit, have a lovely time. See you soon, buddy. Has your opponent said what his Twitch name is? Is it the same?
I didn't ask.
Well, I'd just be curious to know if is it somebody we talk to all the time and just got a different name, or... Hi, Dr. Nick. Merry Christmas to you too, mate. Season's greetings, I think I'd go with. That's a safe one, isn't it? Well, Joe, it doesn't need to be red dice. It can be one dice without too much effort. Anyway.
See, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it.
It's a trap.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to take it.
We don't have to yet.
Yep, I'm not going to.
Bobby Bentang declares that bear is indestructible. Well, that was certainly Bobby's experience yesterday, that's for sure. What? Norrie, what are you saying now? Why is me repeating Merry Christmas a Christian phobe? I don't follow. Ah, dear. No, this is this a New Year's resolution you're trying out, Andy? Less serfs?
No, the reason I'm not taking it on is because there is quite a big downside to it.
We also don't need to massively. That if you do what you're doing instead, you've still got a reasonably good position. He's not easily going to get past, is he?
No, he's not.
Well, I mean, there's a gap, but I'm assuming you're going to do something about that.
I'm not actually.
Okay.
No, so that last move with the ghoul, the one that's not got block, moving across, meant that I had to do an extra couple of leaps, and I don't fancy using a reroll on turn 9, because then we don't potentially only have a couple of turns left. A couple of rerolls for the rest of the whole drive. What we've ended up doing is you can have the same sideline cage down here again, except this time a lot of players are a lot closer, or you can run backwards. Running backwards is alright, running forwards, yeah.
Joe. Joe says, someone quick kill Admiral Akbar. It is, isn't it? It's going to be. That's what's going to happen. Duderino, hello buddy, how you doing?
Hot spurn, yeah, sadly it does, doesn't it?
In a terrible administrative error, J-Jub has concluded it's a tarp. It could be, but look, if we need some, packing crates covering to protect them from the rain, or some maybe hay bales, we could go with that. Or Aratark says it could be identify that fish on Spot the Fish show. It's a carp. Well, what Frankfurter says it's a crap, which suddenly then reminded me back we were talking to Norrie earlier, and of course Norrie hailing from Italy, when asked to review Andy's choice of pizza. What do you think of this? It's a crap. For example, what else could we have?
Oh dear, I think my
That's it. At the end of a film, you declare it's a wrap, don't you? Sorry, you felt the need to interrupt me there. What were you saying?
My opponent's connection is dying.
Or what could be happening is that everybody dresses up as orcs and trolls with plastic swords, and it could be it's a LARP.
Fucking hell.
God,
Wow.
this stuff doesn't end, does it? Aratark suggests it could be a large stringed musical instrument, in which case it's a harp. High Roller Benson, good afternoon. How are you? Nice to see you. Norrie, thank you. I hope you don't mind that approximation there. We have actually covered. Didn't we receive a very strongly worded letter from the Italian ambassador threatening that war would be declared if you didn't stop talking about that abomination of pizza that you had?
It's
an
fine.
insult to their national dish.
It's fine.
It isn't. Yeah, Flickstream would get Jay-Z, Ice Cube, and 37p, and it could be it's a wrap.
Now, will he go for the additional sideline cage, basing the ball on square number 14? Or indeed square 10? It is appearing to be on square 10.
Do you mean row 14?
Oh, the actual square that's number 10, look. He's going to put the ball on square number 10.
Oh, right, okay.
Only this time, ladies and gentlemen, Glasshammer is in range.
Well, Aratark, it's not just that. It could be if you're doing a Condor Drake, it's like, where's he gone? It's a fap. That could have happened, couldn't it? Because we never did find out where Condor went. He just went. That's all we know. He says it was for lunch, but it took a long time.
This is true. Now, it almost doesn't matter what he does with the last two players. I suspect that ball is... I'm going to have I'll take the shot this time.
Yeah, but never mind that. Dr. Nick's just pointed out it could be competitive Irish central midfielder from 20 years ago. It's Rory Delap.
Bloody hell.
Do you think Knockup's just hoping that you don't fancy a one-dive blitz? It could be that. Because, it's not like he's got lots of options, is there? He's a bit light on personnel. He's got, 9 players?
Mm-hmm.
And helpfully, Killjoy's marking half of them.
Killjoy's not even looking the right way.
Yeah, look, as he points out that doing a Condor is a nice alternative to Netflix and chill, and that's lunch and fap. Yeah, I suppose. That could really take off, couldn't it? We got any guard?
No. No.
Well, we do.
Oh, what's happened to the
Killjoy's
stream?
got guard.
The stream's fallen over. Oh, that's okay.
What?
It's okay. It fell over.
The conversation's starting to get a bit racy now. Mindful, family-friendly show. Have you resent our application, by the way? Did that happen, or is that on the list of things to do?
It's on the list of things to do.
Did you manage to get a new, bigger wheelbarrow to move around the list of things to do? By the way, has that happened yet?
No, that's still on my list of things to do.
Oh, now you see, this show is educational. McNaughton has just shared an interesting biology fact there that condors, the bird, we're not talking about our old friend, actually piss down their own legs to reduce their core body temperature. This is known as urohydrosis. Thank you for sharing that, McNaughton. Also, condors eat on average 2 to 3 pounds at a feeding, so it probably takes a while. Frank is recommending leap be the first double that we give Killjoy. Ooh, now didn't expect to leap there. Interesting. Did you mean to do that?
Yep. Guarantees getting rid of the ball.
Now that was actually very elegant. I don't often like to talk about the game when there's other nonsense to dribble on about. But there was an obvious way to do it, but that was more subtle and I think we can all agree, better.
Thanks very much.
Well, Aratark, even simpler than that, if it was some device that you'd bolt onto your sink to regulate the flow of water that you wanted, it's a tap, you know. That would work, wouldn't it? This doesn't look particularly healthy from Nurgis's point of view, though.
No, it's probably not as safe as you'd want.
I think we can call that Nurgis is taking one for the team there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now where would I put the ball?
Yeah.
Just take the ball that way because it's just safe.
Well, northeast. Well, it's not like the Flesh Golem's going to dodge out and take it off you, is it? Not that zombie with block, I suppose. He could do a 50-50 dodge. Now the Flesh Golem can come for the ball. Though, of course, if he does hurtle towards the ball, you can always just run past him. Not the quickest, is he?
Yeah. Now, we can have some counter-serves. I can get counter-served once. What is then likely to happen is that we can then counter the counter-serve. Or counter-serve the counter-serves.
Oh, it gets complicated when you start thinking about it, doesn't it? That's like when you have, if you're sat in front of a mirror and then get another mirror and put it behind you, and it just goes on forever, doesn't it? The reflection of the reflection. The surf of the surfer. The surfer becomes the surfee. Where will it end?
Not quite. Okay, well, Nurgis. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Dear.
Please be alright, Nurgis. Oh, he's fine. I'll just eat that. Nurgis will take that. He took that for the team. He's fine. He's waving. He's fine. He's fine, everyone. No, he's not dead, Joe. He's fine, mate. He's fine. See, the fans are all crowding round to get a look to see if Nurgis is okay. But yeah, little thumbs up from the stretcher there. Little thumbs up.
Can't we just have a thumbs down?
What, for Nurgis?
Yeah, he's useless, isn't he? Like, Nurgis drops...
Nurgis?
Yeah, he always drops things or fucks things up. Like, that's just his thing, isn't it?
You're really harsh. Is there any of these players you like? Any of them? Any of them at all?
Well, I quite liked... where is he? Muir, until he didn't score in the first half. Like, that was quite disappointing.
See what I mean? Nobody. No one's good enough, are they? No one's good enough. No. That poor woman. How does she put up with this? I don't know.
Avenger Ice BB2 says, I think Andy should make an announcement to all his opponents that he'll gift them a sub to his channel if they kill the bear.
Oh yeah, that's true. You should actually name all your players Destronov because you did like Destronov.
Oh, he was.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
And
Steve Stark, actually, Steve Stark was a friend. Was a good one of mine.
Yeah, we don't see Steve Stark that much though, do we?
No, where is Steve Stark? What happened to him?
I don't know. He's probably watching Jimmy because you were late.
No, we always agreed. Me and you agreed it.
We did, but you didn't tell anybody else, and I can't. So you know.
Point.
Yeah, Murloc Joe. Oh, Steve is here. Steve, hello, mate. How you doing? You haven't said anything for a bit. We're just bigging you up as to you were a really good player. You were an agility goat. You were ball carrier on the Chaos team that qualified, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Joe, Joe. We've had some good Joes. Yeah, that's true. McNaughton was quite a good white, but then he died. Oh, hold on. Hello. Oh, I'll have a skill, please, Bob. And got no.
No, don't
He's,
be.
look,
No.
he's marking 2 players. He's doing the job. Leave him alone.
No.
Look, they ain't going anywhere, are they? Well, look, I supported Huanshi Chaos Warrior, who was captain of the team forever. Ooh, geeks, I'd keep quiet about that, mate. The problem is that being one of the 2 mummies, you get held up by comparison to Helgen, and yeah, we'll move on. Cerebral, hello, good afternoon. Thank God you've arrived. That's just give me a thought. You know, we scratch around for what teams you should play. You haven't played humans for an awfully long time.
No, they're on the list of things to do.
Yeah, with the guides. Hell freezing over, do some Blood Bowl guides, play humans. Yeah, it's all on the list.
We on 3 rerolls, so I could go there and there.
Killjoy, I do think as a gutter runner, you're on certainly a better position than being the bear. The bear is just, you know, it's a hiding at nothing, whatever you do. Dudorino asks, where's the ball? Good question, Dudorino. It being lurked with in the backfield. Umbrella Hat snaffled off with it earlier and then just kept it to himself. But, oh, no, it's back in play. It's back in play. I think he's trying to give it to Muir ultimately. That could happen.
Yeah, either of the 2 blitzes, really. What I am trying to do is, because we've got more players than him over near there, just having sheer weight of numbers is quite powerful.
Yes.
We might be able to surf some more ghouls, and if we get rid of a couple more players, this is done.
Oh, Noria never said that at all, and you know it. You're just stirring fake news there. That's Wall Street Journal levels of writing that one, and I just went back to the hilt. It's quite cold today. I'll turn the heating up a bit.
Oh look, bear down! Black bear down!
He's fine, he's still marking the 2 doodars anyway.
I actually do quite like Kislev. They are a fun team to play.
Especially the bear.
No.
Yes. Look, if it weren't for the bear, we'd have nothing to talk about with this lot.
Oh no. Unbearable.
Frank says, what's next on the menu after this?
I don't know actually. Maybe some more. I quite like Kislev. So maybe a bit of each. Oh, that was lucky.
Tony, I never said anything of the sort. Well, chances of Mew scoring receding a little bit. Oh, just score with Umbrella Hat and make sure you win. Don't fuck it up by tossing about.
Okay.
Oh, Steve, are you out and about? Steve's in his van with the heater on.
All right. What do you do, Steve?
Oh, he's watching this.
Yeah, literally nothing.
Well, look, we haven't got enough data. He could be just sat in a massive Winnebago in at some lake somewhere. We just don't know at this stage.
You could be like really rich, just chilling on a thing.
Tony, I didn't actually mention Slavs not being human whatsoever. I just said Andy hadn't played humans recently. And then what Norrie took is that Andy is playing Kislev, so therefore one could deduce that I didn't feel that the Kislev team counted as human. So it's a bit of a stretch, because they aren't labelled the human team, though, are they? You know, be fair.
Well, that was a little unfortunate. We've had 3 1-dice, and he's dodged away from diving tackle. Oh well.
Well, we need the ball back now. It's all ruined.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Tony just tuned in. He read chat. Chat is always right. So, see what you've done, Norrie. Now look what you've done. Domin, that's so controversial. I'm not even going to read that out. I can't, mate. I can't risk it. At any moment, Matlow could rock up, clip it, and suddenly there'd be an international incident. It's not worth the risk.
Well done, Bear.
Do understand?
I fucking hate that thing. I need to fire it. It is utter shite.
Push the ghoul onto
it's
it.
Not
and
even
hope for the
funny.
best.
It's going to cost games soon.
Yeah, Pyro. I'd agree with that. That Kislev are the wood elves of the human subset, aren't they? Absolutely. They play a little like wood elves. I think it's war dances and leaping, isn't it? That's why.
So they're going to get up and be annoying. Gonna get up
Dr.
and be
Nick's
annoying.
rung Peter and reports you for animal cruelty. Don't be greedy. You weren't thinking about re-rolling that, were you? It flashed across your cerebral cortex. Yeah. Oh no, too many pounds. Curse my luck. Oh, damn it, there's another one. Well, that was a decent bounce. Everything's fine again. And Zero Wolf is on hand to pick the ball up. Oh, Pyro. Andy's been tilting at renaming the bear Old Yeller for quite a while. What about running Zero Wolf up and then standing Mittens behind him? That would be fine, wouldn't it? As a sort of cheap ass cage. Would that be too adventurous?
We can do that. We can do this. Look, just go forward. Be on the sideline.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You run Zero Wolf up and park State Mittens, behind him. Thus, that's fine.
Now that stops the ghoul getting out, so I can either follow that, I can either walk to there, and the ghoul then can't get out, which is probably okay.
My guess is he'll do a double go for it with the golem and try and hit Zero Wolf and then stand in the way.
Yeah.
That's what I think he'll do.
Which I think I'm alright with, because the ball carrier is agility 4, and I can just dodge out or leap out.
Just
So
vault over him.
Yeah. So I'm okay with that. I think I'd rather he didn't bring the players that are lying down and whatever into play. I think I'm alright with
That would be the Kislev equivalent of a nutmeg, wouldn't it? It's humiliating that he's standing there going, "Oh, I've got this covered," and you just go, "Boing, bye."
Does the sound different today, Tony? Or is it just you?
Sound the same to me.
Yeah, I think it
In
sounds
Discord, you sound normal. Already's got UK Bubble today. What time are you playing, mate? Killjoy believes that you secretly do love the bear deep down.
No. No, look, right. In all seriousness, the bear it's different, isn't it?
Bear's great. It's got prehensile chain.
Oh dear, he misclicked that. That's definitely not the play.
Oops.
That is not the play.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Right, so what we want to do now, obviously, is surf something.
Yeah, the knockup's just said misclick. That was an obvious misclick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hard lines.
Can we get the ghoul? I can push it to there, I can push it to there, I can push it to there, I can push it to there. Yes!
What are you trying to do?
Surf the ghoul. Blodging one.
Need lots of pushes to do that. I just can't win the game. You don't deserve anything. Yeah, I'm with Tony on this. You technically can, but it's a lot of effort, and there's loads that could go wrong.
Boring.
If you're 2-0 up, fill your hat, but you're not. So you would be really annoyed if from this position you don't win, because at the moment it's commanding, and if you start faffing about with luxury serves.
This is true. This is true. Fine. On that basis, I'm going to go and...
Well, you just want to get the ball to Zero Wolf and have him score, don't you? That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lurkin Z, he's not pouting, he's just hungry. He hasn't been fed for 2.5 hours.
One day that Mighty Blow guy is actually going to do something.
Yeah, Muir's not had a lot of return from Mighty Blow yet, has he? It's not really kicked in.
No. By a lot of return, you mean any whatsoever at all?
Yeah, I'm thinking the star player points he's got is basically got an MVP to bring him up to around 20, and nothing's happened since. Hello, Ardvac, how are you doing?
Double one, well done.
Hellboy says, remember the Orcs last night. Was that Muir doing that to the Orcs? I thought that was the fouling and the bear and the pitch, and you did murder those Orcs. They were very unlucky. Armour 9 just fell to bits.
Wrong team, I think, is the first thing that people need to remember. Why we didn't play the Orcs with this lot, we played them with the Undead.
Oh yeah, it was the Undead, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry, Hellboy. Yeah, but then I didn't remember that either. Yeah, they're all the same, aren't they? So, what's going to happen now?
I don't know. He's just going to hit some players. So we're going to potentially suffer attrition.
Well, he hit them back then.
Gonna try. See, if he'd have actually not pushed me here, if he'd pushed me into this square, the white could have actually followed up into the square that my down player is in, and he'd have had 2 dice. Well, it turns out I didn't need 2 dice, but...
He'll be fine. Safe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, Hellboy. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, fair enough.
What's that?
You didn't mean in terms of casualting orcs. I think you meant into not faffing around instead of scoring.
I didn't faff. I went and scored. It's just he had 6 players and then made an 11% play or something crazy to win the game. Which was unusual. Unbearable.
I mean, you knocked it over. That's fine. Yeah, our one and only emote is faulty. It was double dice and it wasn't both yellow ones. What the hell?
Refund.
No, right. Uh-oh.
Fine.
Oh, Steve, the bear's been fantastic this morning. All right, he's having a quiet game today, but he's not being a catastrophe, and he was definitely MVP previous game last night with the Kislevs. 4 removals down to the bear. Diving catch once again, kicking in. Didn't make any difference, that did it? Keelhaul the Juice, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome to the programme. How are you doing? Hello, Keelhaul. First game today, and you join us at quite a happy moment. It looks like this one's all done by the shouting.
We even managed to level up Zero Wolf. Cheeky pass, thrown back, and then handed off. So he's got. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
Well, also a masterclass from Killjoy the Bear.
Indeed. Keelhaul, where did you find this, by the way?
Please, could you fill in the short questionnaire for our fans?
Andy looks ecstatic. No, this is just my face.
It's all whenever we get a new viewer, Dr. Nick, this happens. He feels that it's all progressing, which you can understand.
Keelhaul's left again. He's not real.
he's run whilst he still can, you know. In case you're wondering what a curious question, why? It's because we do half-assed attempt at advertising, so it's just out of curiosity. Did any of it work? So what led you to the to end up watching this health nonsense? The key message is, of course, welcome, and we're delighted that you are. Oh, hello. State Mittens doesn't like that sort of abuse. Just shrug it off. There you go.
Indeed. There must be a couple of other new viewers today. Is there anyone in the show that is new to the show from today? And if there is, where did you find us, and why did you come and watch us? Right. Interesting.
So Killhall is making a decision whether or not to buy Blood Bowl, and so he's coming on Twitch to find some games to see what it's like. Have you? Do you tend to like turn-based board games? Because that's what this originally was. Blood Bowl is the sort of game that doesn't appeal to everybody, but I would also temper that folks who do get into Blood Bowl tend to play it for a very long time. It's not like Call of Duty that after 6 months you're done and move on. It's more like, I don't know, I was going to say chess, but that's the obvious comparison. It isn't. It's one of those games that once you decided you like it's there for life, you know. And yes, are you quite resilient? Because it can be frustrating at times. That is also true. But you've also got a very passionate community who are broadly welcoming and jolly decent chaps like the audience we have here. Everybody give Killhall a wave, please. Make them feel welcome. Fant Fox is new. He was searching for Bloodborne, but he's got absolutely terrible typing skills. Oh, look, I'm not dissing Call of Duty, but I am saying that Call of Duty is a game that's got a limited lifespan for most of its players. Which would you disagree? Am I being unfair? Oh, and everybody's waving to Keelhall. Thank you. Thanks, folks. That's very welcoming. Well done. Cheers, Mike. Yeah, Joe, but professionally, having Blood Bowl wind you up is actually quite good, because you get in the attack helicopter and the enemies of Norway get obliterated as you unleash your frustration upon them.
Fucking score.
Mackie's disappointed that the red dice didn't kill the bear. Oh, bear! Leave him alone. He's star player. He is. We sell loads of those shirts with number 1 on the back. Tony asked, do Norwegian attack helicopters drop pickled fish on people? Tony, no, of course not. It's a normal attack helicopter, for God's sake. Hellfire missiles and, minigun on the front, all that. How as first-person shooters go, though, Lurkins, all those they've got the place, haven't they? They're quite entertaining. I think I got a bit bored with them eventually, but that's just me. Hugely popular.
Can we go back to the guy who's just joined us because he wants to work out where he wants to buy Blood Bowl? Have you played it before?
And by the way, Keelhull, if you don't want to engage in a lengthy conversation, please don't feel obliged to. But when you get potential new member of the community, everybody does gather around and go, "Oh, come in, have a biscuit, have a chair, put your feet up."
Yeah. And if you want ideas, strategy, tactics, all that sort of stuff, that also happens here too, from time to time.
Yeah, if you've got 6 months, Andy has promised that he will be making some guides. Just don't know the breath. So, the bets are on. Will Brexit be finalised before Andy's guides are complete? What do you think, folks?
I'm fine with doing no stream tomorrow and just going off and doing some guides. 30 Bobface, good afternoon.
He's pushing back now. Didn't expect that to happen.
Mackie says we gather around and chant, "One of us, one of us, one of us." That's, of course, we've got a cold, so that's why we a bit hoarse.
Look and see that's actually not entirely inaccurate. Yeah, FaZe thinks that Brexit will really drag on and possibly will never be resolved, but he does think that the guides will come out after that. Fair point, isn't it?
Tony plays poorly. Wow.
That's a lot of socks, Tony, unless it's one particularly awesome pair of socks, you know, diamond-studded gold thread socks, perhaps. Kind of thing, Elton John sort of socks. Oh, denied. Not even a consolation pass. Hard luck, knock up.
God, that bear's crap, innit?
Stop riding the bear. Leave him alone. He's doing a valuable job.
What of being useless?
Just stop it. Supportive.
Fine.
Pretend you're Rafa Benitez meeting John Joe Shelby for the first time and getting something out of him. You know? Try and go for that. Ooh, he's fallen over, look. Oh, he's got dodged that wide. Nice.
I wanted to try and throw the ball, but can't. Oh well. Oh well. There we go.
Well, hearty congratulations and commiserations to Knock Up. Thank you very much for the game. Do you know Fant Fox? I think he might have been. He'd have been the youngster. He's not that old now. I think he might have been. Pidpad, are you still with us, Pid? Can you confirm, did Rafa manage Shelby at Liverpool at any stage? Yeah, you see, Killjoy's in the living embodiment of today's opponent is tomorrow's viewer. Absolutely. Yep, Pidpad confirms, think so, but he would have been in the youth squad. So he'd know him, wouldn't he? Right, okay. Crown hold the breast for a level up, and it's normal skill. But that's not terrible. Mighty blow. Tackle.
I'm not sure. I like the idea of dodge.
Dodge would synergise with getting him some more star player points if he becomes, you know, a receiver and you want to feed him touchdowns. I could get behind dodge, yeah, sure.
Yeah, guard's also quite good. Go dodge. Let's go dodge.
Good.
Dodge is
this is the eternal truism of Kislev blitzers, though, that they're like orc blitzers, that any of the skills available to them on a normal, you could quite happily pick 6 and they'd all be productive. So you just end up going, I want lots of. Oh, hello, double.
No. Wrestle tackle. I want a wrestle tackle lineman.
Yeah, fair enough.
How the hell is this team so expensive?
What's the TV now?
Right. 1460 with 11 players.
I'm getting worried that we've frightened off Keelhull now. Hopefully he's alright.
Pest got a lot to feed. They do. I could swap.
1460 is not that much.
No, but it's about to go to 1570.
Well, how you can't get rid of the bear. Killjoy'd just be devastated. I couldn't do that.
Fucking blitzers are so expensive.
Pispa Boy's with you. He's yeah. I mean, there is a groundswell of support for this, but until Killjoy himself goes, do you know, I'm done with being a bear. The bear stays. That's my feelings on it.